Hey guys, so if you have trouble coming up with content for your blogs, your videos, email marketing, I'm going to give you some tips that I find help me avoid chronic writer's block. So a lot of people don't really look around thinking of ways that they can use their own life to promote or to talk to their audience, but I do. So obviously I didn't come up with this. I was actually taught quite a bit about this from someone else, but it's what I've been doing for a while and I like it. I think it's kind of fun. So you can take different stories from your life. It can be something that happened to you as a kid, or it can be something that happened to you last week. Maybe that really awful time, you got locked in the bathroom on vacation. Just anything like that. You can always tie it back to what you're trying to promote. So, for example, I was talking about business models, and I told a story about when I was around 8 years old, I fell through the floor of my friend's treehouse. And it was about 12 feet high, so it wasn't exactly a very soft landing, but I tied that back to how business models, if they're unstable or if they're bad, then it can be just that easy to fall through. So, you can use stories like that. Another thing you can do is if you're super serious or if you have a little bit more money, you can pay someone to write for you. I don't know if anyone actually does that with blogs, but I know people do that with their emails. They get someone to write their emails for them. But you can use the same thing they wrote for your email for your blog, and later on you can tailor that to fit your videos. So you can do that, but I haven't done that personally, so I really don't have that many recommendations on doing that because I haven't done it. Another thing I would suggest you don't do is don't make up stories. Stick with true things, because then you just don't want to be going around lying all the time. I hate that. I hate it when people do that. I can't tell you how many times I've met people that lie about everything they say in their business, and then when they do tell the truth, you're like, no. So don't make up stories. Try and stick with true honesty. But you can take really simple stories like being stuck in traffic somewhere. If you're an affiliate marketer, that works really well because you can always tie back these really simple or seemingly boring stories to whatever you're promoting. Because no matter how boring you think your life is, someone else is going to think theirs is more boring than yours. Or maybe they think theirs is just the same. So that would work pretty well for beginning, and then once you get your flow, you get your own voice, then you can start to actually see some results with that. Another thing you can do is, if you're trying to get really good at writing copy, is you can you're obviously on someone's email list. I'm sure you get emails from people every day. So what I would do is I would write down some of the best emails you get in your inbox. Write them out by hand, and you'll eventually start to see their strategy and the way they do things. And over time, you'll develop your own voice. I didn't come up with that. Someone else told me about that. Someone else that I follow and kind of mentor by. So you can definitely use that. And what I do is, honestly, I just look around for inspiration everywhere I go. If I'm out doing something, I will think of, okay, that was interesting. Or, okay, this just happened to me. How can I use this in my marketing? So, for example, once I was driving to Asheville from Mars Hill, and I wrote an entire blog post on traffic lights. So, it sounds boring, but it actually made a lot of sense. So you can do things like this, and that will actually kind of help you to get your mind thinking more in this type of way, and help you to come up with some topics and things so you don't run quite so dry, or so you're not, just posting the same thing over and over. You can have fresh content. So I hope that was helpful. Speak soon.